filled Lenny in. Lenny doesn't have a computer, and
I do. I use it at work. Porn-free computer. Unlike all you masturbatory maniacs out there. And one
routine.
Sleep.
You got him for 6 months.
I'd have to get physical with him, and there's nothing wrong with it. In this day and age, you can't touch anybody.
Yeah, because he's too.
You can't touch anybody. You can't touch. Well, guess what? You can. It's been done in the past.
I don't think that would motivate him in the manner you want. I think he would make him curl up into a fetal position.
Well, he gets in a curl position. You grab his ass up, and say, "Man up," and smack him again.
The only way that could work is if it was being filmed for that 6 months and made into a show. Because
anything could be done.
If he knew that he was going to get something at the end of it, or if it was going to be documented, he'd fucking do that.
Adam, PJ, wherever, never went across the line. Everyone in this day and age, security guards can't touch you, police, you can't touch me, teachers, you can't touch me, parents, you can't touch me. The exact thing everybody needs.
Paddle kids in school.
Right, that's when kids had respect.
Well, now everything is filmed. Everybody has a cell phone.
Well,
with
they
a
should
camera.
film it and say, "Look, this kid's getting his ass kicked. This is what happens. We don't follow the rules." How's that?
I think I told the story on the podcast a few summers ago when I was back home in New York. I was in Prospect Park in Brooklyn. And
actually, Christina, and when in her interview, she likes to walk around Prospect Park.
Oh yeah. It's during the summer. It's beautiful. And 2 police officers were arresting a black guy. I don't know what he did. I saw them chase him down, tackle him, and they cuffed him. And within, I'd say, 60 seconds, there were about 30 or 40 people surrounding the arresting police officers with the perpetrator, all with their phones out and their cameras, filming. Touch him. Go ahead. Touch him. Hit him. Go ahead. We're filming all of it. All they wanted to do was get something on film, on camera, that they could use against the police. And, it's very hard to do your fucking job when you have people doing that, antagonizing you.
They call it a police state. But to be honest, you comply with them. We wouldn't need so many police if people would simply comply and go on about their business. When people are stirring up trouble, you're going to get hammered 10 times. They're going to remember your face. They're going to key in on you. They're going to find out who's dealing you drugs. They're going to follow you around in unmarked cars, and they're going to get you. So use reverse psychology. Take your punishment like a man. That's why the quality of men suck and the quality of women. Back 50, 100 years ago, your wife was out of line. It was nothing wrong for her husband to smack her upside the head. I see nothing wrong with it. Because you're brainwashed, Brad.
Gloria Allred.
You're brainwashed.
You don't hit women.
The hell you don't. Who said? Who said?
I said.
Brad, that's a very ridiculous statement. You don't because society says not to now. You shouldn't have to. But if they get out of line, you hit them, and that keeps a family together. That keeps her doing her job, keeps you doing what you're supposed to do. Guess what? There wouldn't be so much divorce.
Like, you make me think of when he says this is Raging Bull. Remember the movie?
Yeah.
Where Robert De Niro beats the shit out.
That won't make her respect you. It'll make her be scared shitless of you.
Right.
But if she stays with you, and ask Whip, and I seen a Haitian kid, her mother beat him with his shoe so bad. To this day, he still respects her. To this day, he takes care of her. The mother that never hits her kid, allows her to go out and do drugs, goes and buys him whatever he wants.
A mother hitting a kid,
trouble.
A mother hitting or slapping a kid for doing something wrong is different than a husband hitting a wife. Than slapping his shit out of his wife. Two totally different things.
Yeah, that's not acceptable.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Maybe in your household.
I never saw my father hit my mother, but he should have. They might have still been together today.
Oh, okay. And be miserable.
Give me some anecdotal information why your opinion is correct. I'm not hearing anything.
What do you mean anecdotal?
Give me some instances or things why, and that today is definitely off limits. Why is that superior to versus when marriages stay together? Women respected their husband. Respect does come from fear.
No.
What do you tell me how you're speaking from experience?
I don't hit women.
Are you
to hit women?
Are you speaking from experience?
Yeah, exactly.
Too?
No, but I'm talking about proven methods done in the past where families were intact.
Of making somebody be scared shitless of you, not respecting you.
Be scared to leave you.
God forbid I don't have my husband's whiskey ready when he gets home. He's going to crack me across the face. She's afraid.
Yeah, that's not love or respect.
Well,
that's
a wife should do that for her husband out of love.
Well, maybe she should, but if she doesn't, she shouldn't have her teeth knocked out by her husband.
That's fucking ridiculous, Leonard.
You said knocked out.
Whatever.
I didn't say it.
That's Whatever.
Anything to reduce the divorce rate and keep families intact.
You want to
I'm all
reduce the
for
divorce
it.
rate? Don't get fucking married. That'll reduce the divorce rate.
That's going to reduce the society, and what you're going to have is a society of third worlders who are having kids like there's no tomorrow, and they're going to have kids like that forever. Well, third world
cut off
society.
that huge benefit.
That's what you're going to have.
Cut out that huge tax break of having a kid, and I guarantee you they'll have a lot fucking less.
It's not about money. It's about
Bullshit!
family.
It's not about money.
It should be
you
about
know how
the
happy they
family.
are right now when you got 6 fucking kids
Yep.
and you're getting over 10 grand back in taxes because you don't get off your ass and work. Bullshit, Leonard. If they didn't get that check every month or every year, whatever the fuck they get, the benefits.
Brad, they're
please.
still not having enough babies. I'm the number 1 offender. Andrew Clore is the number 2
There's
offender.
plenty of people on this planet. We don't need any more fucking people on this planet.
That's a communist
bullshit, man.
argument.
There's plenty of fucking people out. You
That's
don't
a commie argument.
Yeah, horseshit.
Under the realm of communism, Islam.
Fucking people. You not having a kid, Kalora
That's what
not
you're
having
gonna
a
have
kid, Jason not having a kid is not going to affect shit.
Jason's going to have a kid. I talked to him the other day.
Yeah, oh God.
I said he'd be a great father.
Oh, really?
He would. Look at the way.
Would you tell him something?
Do you see the way Jason takes care of those dogs and cats? What do you think he has to do with his own son? He'll be a great father.
He has a cat?
He doesn't take care of shit. If he has a kid, that fucking kid will probably sit in a shit diaper for 3 straight days.
I disagree.
Okay.
Should you tell the story? Remember when he called me the other day crying about the dog?
Oh, yeah, trying to get sympathy that the dog was dying or something. He tried that shit with me. I said, Jason, put the fucking thing out of its misery. Bro, that's mean, bro. It's my dog. I said, I don't give a shit.
That's
It's a
why
dog.
you
It's
make a good
13
father.
years
No,
old.
but he called me up the other day because I mean his dogs are really sweet. He's got the nicest dogs, Godiva, and the dog has some
They're
help.
yappy little shits.
Nah, I love animals.
Brad, I would like some information as to why you say you
Andrew
don't hit
fin-
women.
let
Because you're
Andrew-
hearing this propaganda.
Pussies hit women.
He's
Bullshit.
He's on a roll.
Real men hit women. Real men protect their
You're a
family.
sick
Real men
fuck.
fight and die for their
You're
family.
a fucking wimp.
Real
You
men
hit a
do
woman.
whatever it takes to take care of their
A man that hits a woman
family.
is a fucking pussy, and you're a fucking pussy if you hit women. Okay?
That's a childish
But
argument.
It's not childish. You're a
you've never
fucking
hit a
pussy.
woman, have you?
I hit a crack whore that wouldn't let it out of my car when I told her.
That's a different story. Someone's in your car. It's an extension of your home. They're not getting out. I can see why you would.
Well, I hit the Haitian girl I was with a brush on her ass.
So I'm not. You're not going to sway me to agree with you on this.
Well, you need to be educated.
It's ridiculous.
Not swayed. You need to. I'm bringing you facts, and you're bringing me rubbish.
Okay.
I'm talking about in a domestic violence situation, not a crackhead. Sitting
I don't want to
in your
hear
car.
child abuse or domestic violence. I don't want to hear that anymore. That's what the cookie cutters. That's their guise to destroy a family. Domestic violence, child abuse. I've seen situations like that, and those families are intact. I've seen the so-called child abuse that would have made the news. I was shocked at first
They may be intact.
when I saw the end
They
results.
may be intact, but are they happy?
Yes,
Okay.
they love each other. They take care of each other.
Codependency.
Exactly. But good. Finish what you were saying.
He can't leave her because he needs someone's ass to kick, and she can't leave him because she's afraid if she does, he'll kill her.
Whatever keeps them together.
Stupid. Complete.
They never should have been together in the first
You know what's
place.
miserable?
Complete fucking buffoon.
You know what I hear and what I see?
What?
People that don't talk to their family now. They're miserable. People that are old and have no one to talk to. They wish they were closer to their family. They're miserable.
Like your father?
Probably because he's not close to their family. He never hit my mother. Maybe he should have.
But what would you have done if you saw him do it?
Nothing, because he kicked my ass a second later. Couldn't beat him. I hit him one time. He slapped at me.
You got some deep fucking issues there.
I think you're just a little naive.
That's fine. That's
Because you're not bringing me any
And
facts.
Call me naive. If
You're bringing me
don't believe in
brainwashed.
I don't believe in hitting women. Go ahead. Call me naive. I'll take it.
I don't lick ass. I don't believe in hitting women.
Say what you want, Leonard.
It's too much generalizations there. Did you ever have women respect
Actually, I
you?
would hit a tranny, though, because as a man.
You hit one of them trannies, that'll be the last thing you ever hit. Trust me. Don't underestimate those trannies. They'll rip your face off. Brett, common sense. You can't let children and women are not created to be logical thinkers and decision makers for the best long-term interest of their self or their families. That's a fact. They bleed once a month, twice a month. They put sponges up in themselves so they can continue fornicating. What? They use sponges.
You mean a tampon?
No, it's called a sponge. When they're having their period, they put a sponge up there so they can continue to fornicate.
When the Red River's flowing, take the dirt trail.
Why don't your tongue take a dirt trail for once? If you would have simply added...
So a sponge... If they stuck a sponge up there, how are you supposed to fuck them with a sponge up there?
You can fuck them and then get away with it. That's how dirty and filthy... Do you know how dirty and filthy, sleazy, and nasty women are? They pop pills and eat junk food like it's nothing. They spread their legs. Women are filthy and nasty. And they need correction, just like a child. I don't care how old they are. Some of those 60-year-old women needs a nice smack upside the head.
Oh, my God. You are too fucking...
You ever watch All in the Family with...
Thanks to Tempe, Arizona, whoever sent some...
You ever see Edith Bunker?
Thank you.
She made sure Archie, when he came in from work, had his meals, he got his chair, and if she screwed up, he told her. He straightened her out.
He told her or he hit her?
He probably hit her behind the scenes.
It's a TV show, you fucking
But
dope.
now experts are saying that was so ahead of its time. They tried to make Archie at the time, Norman Lear was a liberal, as the average family. They tried to poke fun of it because most guys were like Archie. And it turns out he's one of the most idolized people now, thanks to the internet, how he acted. And his wife was happy. She was devoted to him. And the sad truth is, those marriages were together. And say, for instance, the wife got out of hand, the husband corrected her, whether it was verbal or a little swat or whatever. Maybe how about a swift smack on the ass? Your wife's being a big over and smack her on the ass. That's what maybe they'll straighten out. You can smack a kid on the ass. I'm not talking about knocking somebody's teeth out or brutalizing them. Give them a smack on the ass.
Okay, now we're down to smacking the ass.
Well, great. We're making
like
progress.
Yeah.
Then they'll want to fuck.
Just like the Led Zeppelin song, I just send the leather daddy back to school and then you could give her every inch of your tongue up the old dirt road. Do-do-do-do-do. You educate me, I feel it's my obligation to educate you.
Well, thank you.
I've learned a lot from you. Freudian slip.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the advice. Next woman I'm with, I'll slap her around.
Right. And then you can, then you can lick her around and watch how devoted to you she is. The great Adolf Hitler said, if a country is like a woman, they're easily to control and take over. And he preferred simple, slutty women in his life. All his girlfriends, Eva Braun, a few other ones. Childish.
Don't most men prefer simple, slutty women? I mean, it's not exactly...
Most smart men.
That's a generalization.
Most smart men.
Just because Hitler liked it, I mean...
Most smart men. If a country's like a woman, it's easy to overcome. Just like France. Just like a weak-willed woman, they surrendered. They let them march right in. Take over.
I haven't seen you this animated in a while.
Next 7, take phenol hydrochloride. Thank you, Maniac. I haven't taken that for 5 months. Just a teaspoon will do it.
Jesus Christ.
Nootropics Depot, I forgot.
Leonard, the
Get yourself some phenol hydrochloride. Take a teaspoon about the last time before you get up to piss. As soon as you wake up, you'll be nice and buzzed, horny, and your thoughts are like... And it took away my sluggishness. I couldn't think, I couldn't move.
You need to put your own twist on that quote. If a country is as easy to overcome as Dale is at the Ruby.
The incredible shrinking. Why? He's acting like a woman.
Who, Dale?
Instead of being a man and going out and doing himself, he's getting this coach, this coach. How many coaches did Dorian Yates get? The legend.
Leonard just got himself a new label tonight after this one. Since you're a homo, pedo... wife. Now you're a wife beater.
Right.
Well, we can throw
You're every fucking name in the
they
book.
Can throw all,
there you go, guys.
all those
Have
cookie
at
cutter
it.
terms at me. That's just common sense.
The ultimate male.
I'd rather be called any of those names than called a cookie cutter, communistic, conformist cunt.
What was that? Ray Rice? Is that the guy who got knocked that bitch out in the elevator?
Yeah.
And it was on camera?
And she's still with him. And she regrets that being on camera.
I think he's right. She is still with him, right?
Of course. And she regrets every second of it.
Every second of being with him or every second of
Every
what?
second of that whole incident being recorded and stuff. She wished it never happened.
Look it up,
She had a lot
Maniacs.
more money.
Ray Rice video. He knocks her out cold. And it was an elevator in a casino, right?
She probably did the right thing.
Oh, Leonard.
She's running her mouth. And if that can save a marriage, that can save a family. See, people need to stand up and talk about these oppressive rules of society today, who are basically made by those same women that do not have any business making these policies. These feminists, you have no business doing it. You're country destroyers. Every time the women took over the country, it was wreaked havoc. You dehumanize the man, they give up. You know what a beaten down man is? A man that once all he gets up to do is drink all day.
Emasculated.
Can't face reality, doesn't want to work because a woman has beat him down so much. Or I hear about the kid that was going to shoot some people, I think it was in Colorado, 27 years old, because women didn't want to sleep with him or turned him down. Well, guess what? Anybody like that do that, you got to look at yourself first. Number two, go get a fucking escort. Make your own woman. Go get a fucking tranny, whatever. Fuck. You go by your rules. You need some cunt controlling with your stinky, soggy cunt. Bacteria-infested, stinking, bleeding cunt bag.
Jesus.
You're going to have your life over that?
Some men put that on the highest pedestal
A
possible.
rotten, saggy, bleeding.
And it will dictate their lives.
Well, women
Cunt.
women have all the power. That power, that pussy.
Who gives it to them?
Guess what? Women could rule the fucking planet if they stopped giving up pussy. Men would lose their fucking mind if women we're not fucking you until we get our way. You're not getting it.
Why do you think there's sex robots being developed? Why are there trannies the biggest kept secret on earth?
It's not
Matter
a
of
secret.
fact, Johnny
It's not a secret
Love
anymore.
Johnny Love came up to me and said, "Man, you need to go to Thailand."
I am not autism. You're wrong. If you met me in person, my producer would tell you I'm not that. I'm dyslexic, OCD, and ADD. That's my disabilities, right, Andrew?
That's me shaking my head, yes.
Yes.